So how do you get people to listen? Have you ever talked to someone and noticed they only catch pieces that offend them, or the pieces they already care about, or maybe they weren't even listening at all? They were just waiting for their turn to speak. I've noticed this more and more. It feels like people already have their response prepared the moment you say a certain trigger word. Almost like there's a default setting, a preloaded reaction. Most people don't seem interested in hearing anything outside of their own beliefs. There's this quiet attitude of, I already know, or sometimes even just do what I say. So what do you do in those situations? How do you actually get someone to listen? The first thing to understand is this: there's no single method. There's no universal technique that works on everyone. People are not cookie cutter problems. Every situation is different. Do you know the person? And how well? Are they family? Are they a colleague? Your boss? Or maybe an employee? The setting matters. The relationship matters. And your history matters. You also have to evaluate yourself. Can you read people well? Can you recognize emotional shifts? Can you identify personality traits? It's okay if you're not good at that yet. Those are skills. They can be developed. They're built over time through observation and study. Learn basic psychology. Study personality traits. Understand things like the dark triad. Understand sociopathic tendencies as well. And it's not because everyone is malicious, but because not everyone is emotionally regulated. Study body language and micro expressions. Study tone shifts. The better you understand people, the less surprised you'll be by them. If you're unsure what's happening in a conversation, slow down. Just pay attention to patterns. Do certain topics trigger stronger reactions? Does their tone change? Does their posture shift? When emotion spikes, there's usually something underneath it. Sometimes people don't feel heard themselves. And when people don't feel heard, they don't listen well. So sometimes the most effective thing you can do is to let them speak. Let them vent. Don't interrupt. Don't correct. Don't escalate it. Just let them finish. You'd be surprised how often someone becomes calmer once they feel acknowledged. And once they're calmer, they may actually be able to hear you. So what about the person who is constantly triggered? The one who reacts emotionally is almost just like when they react to everything. They hear, any opposing view that they just get triggered by. In those cases, calm is your leverage. Remain steady when they escalate. Let them go on their tangent. Just don't give them the reaction they might be looking for. Silence is powerful. Take 3 slow breaths. And think before you respond. They usually don't like silence, because silence forces reflection. And then respond calmly, not aggressively, not sarcastically, and not emotionally. Just clearly. If they insult you, remain neutral. Then calmly ask them to repeat what they just said. Most people struggle to repeat an insult when they're forced to hear it again. And if they go off on another tangent, understand this. You are no longer debating ideas. You're witnessing unresolved emotion. At that point, you have to decide whether it's worth continuing. Communication only works when both people are winning. You cannot force someone into clarity. You cannot drag someone into self-awareness. But you can control your composure. You can control your tone. You can control whether you escalate or steady the situation. Calm is strength. Awareness is leverage, and restraint is often more powerful than argument. Believe it. Not every conversation is worth winning. Some are only worth observing.